What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the video, and I want to talk about something that has been bothering me for the last 2 weeks since I made the purchase. It is nothing less than the Sony ECM-M1 microphone. Yes, this is a beautiful mic. It is compact. It is amazing. Sound quality, top tier. But what I have realized, the mic is not as good as I have hoped for. Downside about this mic, on the top of the mic, there are 4 different speakers, and what those speakers are is the way it allows voice and sound to be heard. Now, the problem with having them on the top of the mic is that it picks up everything on the top level versus the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. It has a one direction kind of pattern where it catches really only what's in front of the mic and a little bit to the side of the mic like this, but I don't have to do a different setting. The reason I love the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus is because not only does it give you that bold sound, it has almost perfect consistency when it comes to using the mic in any type of environment. I appreciate stuff like that because especially when you're walking and talking, you're in your car, you're in the gym, you're in your office, so you have different echoes when you're filming stuff. When you have a pickup pattern that's on the top of the mic, everything echoes way more, which in a lot of situations can be good. You know, ambient sounds, getting birds chirping, stuff like that could be a positive on the situation, but for overall consistency, I just don't feel like this mic really gives me $350 worth of sound. It's auto-focusing on the chip. Here we are. I just want to come and say, not that. We are at my client's place right now, outside filming, and there is a busy street behind me. I wanted to show you guys the Rode mic's ability to film in any situation and tune out everything behind me. As you can see, cars going by. For real world data to show you the differences between the Rode and the Sony mic, so we can film some cool footage. 7:30 in the morning. We're going to go take the dog to get his stitches out. That's you. We're also talking on the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus in the car with the windows down. People are walking by. All right, we are at the vet, outside at the vet, waiting for our turn to come in. There is also a dog in there right now that is getting surgery done, so we have to wait a little bit because it's 7:30 for our appointment and it's 7:36 right now and they aren't ready, which is whatever. We have stuff to do and they're not adhering to the rules of what we need to do. Jesus Christ, that was a big bug. Okay, it's time for us to go in. Waved by the wife. Come on, let's go. So we are preparing for some stitches. He needs to have some anesthesia to put him into sleep mode, and then some anesthesia to bring him out of sleep mode. Also, there we go. I don't know what kind of Fibonacci thing we're in or whatever that word is, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white cars all parked together. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand what that means, but that's crazy and I don't like it. We're gonna go see the doctor for an ultrasound thing for the baby, and then we're gonna go film some more of this vlog. We're gonna go to Starbucks, film some in there, and then we're going to be changing over to the ECM-M1 mic. Woot woot in the hospital. Just to check up. I'm gonna make sure the baby is okay. We got healthy baby.
Healthy baby.
Healthy baby. Woot woot. So right now I am currently filming everything from this point on the FX3 obviously, but the Sony ECM-M1 mic. We have it set on auto mode and I have it set on super directional. Let me check quickly. Boop. It's actually one bigger than super directional because the one that I have now, you can kind of angle it from here and talk to the side, and you can talk to the side over here. But if I change it to super directional, now it is literally just what is in front of me. So if I kind of go to the side of the camera, it's a little bit less, and if I go to this side, it's a little bit less. It's only really perfect when I am right in front of the camera. So this is what the Sony ECM-M1 mic sounds like. I'm gonna do the exact same editing and post for my voice, but it's just gonna be on the different mic on. But this is just it, right? We're gonna finish the vlog in the Sony ECM-M1, and hopefully it actually comes out pretty solid, and I might not actually sell it. I am gonna show you one thing that I think is super cool about the mic, and that is the front and back directional option, so I can have it facing away from me, but you guys can hear me perfectly. Check this out. We are now doing a test review of us in the car because the mic sounded weird to me, but maybe I can fix it in post. But I have the mic set to front and back directional so the wifey can say something,
Hello, hello, hello. My name is Caitlin. I'm Noah's wife.
Yes, she is the lovely wife. Kind of a cool option to have on the mic. Having a mic is that it is consistent in any environment you are in, so you have the ability to have perfect sound across all the boards. I've had some pretty bad luck with this Sony mic, so let's give it a second try. All right, so we are in Panera right now. Music ahead of me, so I may not even be able to use this clip. You can kind of see that I'm in like the middle of the restaurant. Hopefully the sound quality is good right here. I have it on that super directional. I really want to like this mic, I really do. And it's just so hard for me to like it because of how many different problems that I have with it. So this is going to be the real world test of, is this mic good in a public setting or is it trash? Those real world tests are coming in hot, walking across a parking lot. Hopefully this is also being picked up because it's super windy out. Trying out this mic in different environments, going into a car where the environment changes drastically over time. Yeah, echo is gonna be horrible. We are now home. We are in my office. There's a bigger echo here. I have a couple sound panels there, but besides that, there isn't much in the room that is blocking sound. So what you're hearing right now is authentic and just normal. Hopefully this sounds good. Hopefully it does. I really want to keep this mic. I am banking that the mic is picking up just me and it is perfection. But who knows? So we got Panera for dinner. We got half a steak and cheese sandwich along with a piece of bread, a cup of mac and cheese. One of them, my other favorite, was from Boston Market, but unfortunately they shut down, so this is the second best thing. That's dinner tonight. It is going to be 97 degrees out today. That's horrible, horrifying. We're going to do our first client right now, then we're gonna probably be home around 1 p.m. As I've mentioned earlier, this is being filmed with the Sony mic. I do know that when I was in the car, it did not sound good as I expected. The mic sounded pretty horrible with the echo, especially in my office. It also sounded pretty horrible. One of the deciding factors of why I don't want this mic, because I need a mic that has consistency around all avenues. This one just failed 2 major ones. I gotta say, I feel like I get gas every other day. It's the only downside of having a Wrangler. I love the car, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love my Jeep. Getting gas every other day is kind of a buzzkill, you know, especially when gas is, what, $3.79 a gallon, which is actually insane. Typical energy drink in the morning. Today we're trying this new flavor that I've never had before called Ultra Blue Hawaiian. kind of gross. It's also kind of good. I don't really know how I feel about it. Again, I have this on super directional right now, so I'm hoping that it picks everything up. Going to work. We'll see you in a little bit. Now I have to say, I'm now going back onto the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus because I just want to see a full comparison between the two mics. I'm stuck between going with this ECM-M1 mic. I know it connects directly into the hot shoe of the FX3. I feel like my audio just sounds a lot better with the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, and I don't know if it's just me personally and it's just something that I am stuck on and I just don't know. So if anybody here has ideas on which one I should be using, please let me know in the comments below. And as I've mentioned prior, these two mics are the two #1 mics for handheld vlogging. I love the boldness feel of the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. Now in the comments below which one you like better. I was told by somebody, they told me to go and get the 7-Eleven pizza because it's like one of the best. I got one. I got it.
It smells like rubber cheese.
It tastes horrible. This is getting right in the trash. I'm totally gonna throw this away. It has just a terrible taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Garbaggio. We're gonna order a new pizza now, and I'm gonna try it. It's gonna be from Domino's. Listen, I am lying to everybody. I literally have lied to the entire internet because I kept on saying that I'm going to be changing over from the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus down to the Sony ECM-M1. It was a complete lie because honestly, I've been filming with the ECM-M1 for about a week now, and I feel like my voice and content sounds so much better on the Rode Mic Pro Plus. With that, I have to say I will be going back to the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. There's only a couple really good things that I really like about the Sony mic. It is a very small mic. On the downside, it does pull a lot of power from the actual camera. Have spare batteries on hand. When you are looking at a mic, there are a couple attributes that you're trying to get. The Sony mic does capture a lot of attributes that are great. It is small, it has a lot of abilities to shoot in different situations, front and back, omnidirectional, super directional. It has a lot of abilities, but what it doesn't have is the ability to capture voice perfectly in any situation. As you found out that it doesn't really capture a lot of perfect voice patterns inside a car or where there's a lot of echo, and that's mostly due to the mic having that top point of contact when the Rode mics have that front point of contact. So the question is, who is this mic best for? And it's simple. It's for the content creators who do a lot of traveling, for the content creators who do a lot of gym footage, for the content creators that are afraid of bees, that are right on my camera. Hopefully you can hear me and not get stung by a wasp. That is who this mic is perfect for. If you're the kind of person who does a lot of outdoor travel, or you're in an environment that has pretty much one background, that is great for you. The reason I got this mic was because I saw a lot of YouTubers praising it, saying how great the mic is, how amazing it sounds in every environment. I followed the advice of every YouTuber I follow, and they all said the same exact thing. The Sony ECM-M1 mic is the go-to mic for vlogging. The thing that they leave out is that it is so inconsistent when it comes to different patterns of where you are stationed. Maybe the people who I watch talk in a different tone, I don't know. But all I know is that this mic definitely isn't for me. But on the flip side, if you are the person who likes to have the flexibility, then this mic is exactly what you're looking for. Because the flexibility to film in any situation, that interview style, that omnidirectional style, the group style, then this mic is for you. But if you're a solo content creator, then I would recommend going into the Rode mic. I don't know, I feel like a broken record here saying the same thing over and over again. It's just not a good mic, especially not for me. That is where, you know, I'm a solo creator, so I don't really have a lot of people who vlog with me. And if I do have people who vlog with me, it's not that difficult to just kind of angle the camera a little bit more towards them. But the beautiful thing about the Rode mic is that it does pick up people on the sides, and you can be heard pretty clearly from the back, even without changing the mic head around completely. That is a major plus for me. So let's quickly just run through the pros and cons of each mic. The pros of the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus is that it has a very bass heavy undertone. It's compatible on all cameras. It has the ability to capture voice patterns perfectly and consistently in any situation. It has a couple settings on it for -10 and +20 dB. It has a built-in battery along with the ability to plug right into the camera, so it actually uses the camera's battery a little bit. Average lifespan of battery on the Rode mic is like 4 or 5 months. I have had this mic for 6 months and I have charged it once. Cons of the Rode mic is that it is big, it is bulky, it's a little bit more out there. People know it's a mic. It is just big. Pros of the Sony mic are it has a lot of features, so you can kind of manipulate the mic into any situation, from that front and back to omnidirectional to super directional to a little bit wider directional to a group setting direction. So it has all of that along with the +10, +20 dB. It also has a built-in noise cancellation system, so that is also a positive. It can be controlled manually and automatically, so you can control the levels if you're in an environment where you need to control it. It does have an analog and digital ability, so it has a lot of features that the Rode mic doesn't have, so that is a plus on the Sony side. The downside of the Sony mic is that it really only has one perfect mic setup. Another con of the Sony mic is that it is only compatible with Sony cameras that have a hot shoe mount. I guess positive if you're a Sony filmmaker, but if you use a Nikon or you use a Canon, the Sony mic will not be compatible for your camera. The cons of the Sony mic is that it doesn't really have that heavy bass undertone. It is compact, but that has its drawbacks because you don't have the ability to capture really everything around you. You can only do what it has in the settings. You can only capture what setting you're currently using. Another con of the Sony mic, it does pull a lot more battery than the Rode mic, so you have to be sure that you have multiple batteries with you. It really only works in specific situations, so if you're inside an area or your office or a car, it doesn't pick up your voice perfectly because of that echo. Right now I am filming on the Sony mic, so you may hear a little bit of a difference. It may sound really good right now, but as soon as I go into my car, it sounds a lot worse because of that echo. But as soon as I pull the camera outside, now it is in perfect consistency and you're gonna hear my voice in perfect context. That is the pros and cons of when it comes to the Sony mic and the Rode mic. If I had to choose one, I would go with the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus just because of the consistency that it has. And that is literally the driving factor for me to decide which kind of mic I want. This may also be the only comparison that you'll ever see between the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus and the Sony ECM-M1 mic. So I hope that this review has done justice for anybody who is trying to figure out their perfect vlogging setup. I hope this has helped you understand the pros and cons between the two mics. Let me know in the comments below. Like this video and share it with anybody who is trying to get into the content creation field and into vlogging. I hope this video helps them as well. My name is Noah and I appreciate you all stopping by today's video and listening to me spiel about random things and mics and stuff. Be sure to hit that subscribe button right here and make sure to watch my latest video right here. That's gonna be a good one, and this little bubble of me, hit that so I can do some cool things. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye.